in the yard, beast from the east.
Tunde Ajayi, the master genius.
And you're watching
Lights Out.
This is Lights Out, I'm FAISAL Khan and I'm here at the Shamrock Boxing Gym and I'm joined by Mervyn Turner. Mervyn, how are you doing today? You alright?
I'm good, man. How are you?
Yeah, not too bad, thank you for asking. You've got a big smile on your face, haven't you?
Yeah, well, that's the end of a camp with the boys, so it's nice, they're all ready. So yeah, it's good.
Big night of boxing to look forward to on Saturday night. I'm not talking about Usyk and Bedji, I'm talking about the action in Bedford at the Corn Exchange. Talk to us about the...
Oh, I didn't think for a minute you were talking about Usyk. Are they fighting?
I don't know, are they? Talk to me about the show we've got to look forward to on Saturday night at the Corn Exchange in Bedford and who's on the card.
Yeah, it's a nice little show we got down there. And we got all the local boys out on it. So we got Mickey, who's over there, just finished off his training, his last few technical bits for the weekend. You've got Julian Wilson, the cruiserweight, you've got Michael Stevenson, super middleweight, Lauren Parker, who's a young female boxer that we've got, very, very good, ex-England boxer. GB, gone pro now, she's #1 in the country, which isn't hard, there's only 4 of them, but at least she's still #1. But she, surprisingly, you know, I think she's ranked 10 or 11 in Europe, so she's going to be fine. So yeah,
Conor Wright as well.
Conor Wright, how can I forget Conor? Conor Wright, you know, real star of the future. Conor is the ginger one, so we'll be coming out with a bit of ginger attack on Saturday night. You know, he's a great ticket seller. There'll be a nice big crowd there supporting him, and he's really improved. You know, he's very, very tall, light middleweight, southpaw, hits hard. So yeah.
What is it that we're looking to try and aim for on a Saturday night in Bedford?
I'll say that again.
For all the fighters, what is it that you're looking to try and aim for on Saturday night?
Well, they're all novice fighters, so it's just you know, get them all through it, get them all with a win, healthy, come out there alive and progress, and that's what it's about. These shows are about progression, seeing where you know, the training, seeing where they're going, channeling their careers in the right direction. You know, it's Conor will be, he's 4-0 now, he'll be hopefully getting 5-0. Then his next fight, then he can look forward to a good 2019. It's the last show for most of these boys, with the exception of possibly one who'll be out in December. So it's their last show of 2018. That sets them up then to have a half decent Christmas with the family. Not eat too much turkey, not drink anything. I'm hoping, aren't I?
You've got to let them have some time off in Christmas time.
Listen, they'll be training up to Christmas, just like they did last Christmas. They'll be training up to Christmas. They'll get a little bit of time off over Christmas with the families. It's important. Family time's important. Boxing's a very, very lonely place. So, you know, they've got to have a bit of time. And back in January, go at it.
Hopefully, are you looking to get these fighters out and maybe, you know, maybe like Frank Warren shows away from like small hall, maybe on BT Sports? Is that the aim for 2019, is to get them on bigger shows?
I think it's the aim for any boxer that comes into the professional game, that's coming through the small hall. You know, you either go in at the top end, if you're an Olympian or, you know, you've got something behind you, stellar amateur career or something like that. But all small hall boxers want to progress onto big TV shows on Sky, on BT. You know, Frank's the best at producing champions and making champions from scratch. You know, you know, and there's a host of other promoters out there. But yeah, of course, these boxers, they all dream. They all have their own individual dreams. Perhaps it's British championship, perhaps it's European level, perhaps it's World Championship level, and some of them will go on to realise those dreams. It's about the work that they put in. You know, you have a dream, you have a goal. It's the work ethic that will make the dream come true. Simple as that.
How tough is it for these fighters that are on these small hall shows to really get up to the heights that they believe that they can be at one day in their boxing career?
Listen, it's extremely hard for any pro starting out. The first couple of years is hell. And I say hell because, you know, you can go play football at a local league level, or Division 4, or Vauxhall Conference, so I'm out of touch with football, but that level, and you're getting good money every week into your bank account, and you're playing every week, you're getting known, you're progressing. The boxer has to train for anywhere between 6 and 10 weeks. They then have to go out and sell the tickets. You know, unfortunately, we live in that sort of society today where you can't just put a poster up. No matter how much promotion you do, and there's some that promote better than others, the boxer has to sell the tickets. It's just a fact. It's not a very nice fact, but it's a fact.
Yeah.
So they have to do that. Get their fan base going, you know. At the end of the day, you get them through to area level, to English level, then they see the rewards, you know, but they're making a lot of sacrifices early on for very small reward. You know, they're waiting for 6 to 8 weeks to go in a hall to perform for 12 minutes, half an hour, etc., etc. So yeah, it's hard for all pros starting out.
I mean, it's a tough sport, but obviously, you know, you've got to put in the hard work to reap the rewards at the end.
It's the old saying, you know, what you put in, what you get out. This is a hard business. You know, there's a lot of people come into professional boxing today and shouldn't be in it because they haven't got the background, haven't got the determination, but they want to walk down the street saying, I'm a professional boxer. Take a picture, put it out on Facebook and look at their six-pack. They'll last a little while in this sport and then they'll be out, you know. It's about getting punched in the face hard, coming back and winning the fight, you know. So it is a hard business, all round.
We're going to have to now obviously get your thoughts on the other, the B side of...
Oh, on the B side on Saturday night, yeah, that other match, yeah.
No, I'm only kidding. Listen, it's a huge fight.
Huge fight.
And I would suggest that, you know, I'd hope most of Britain is behind Liverpool's very own Tony Bellew. Listen, he's been writ off so many times in the past and he's just proved people wrong from time and time again. Winning a world title at Everton was apparently too big for him. Defeating David Hay once was too big for him, then doing it again was too big for him. Judging by what you've seen of Usyk in the past, is this one step too far ahead for Tony Bellew, or do you see him pulling it off on Saturday night?
Well, listen, you can't say anything other than Usyk is, you know, a fantastic fighter. He's, you know, he's got all the belts at cruiserweight. Not many people do that, and that's partly because of the WBS and the format of that tournament that's allowed him to do that. When you think of, you know, one tournament, he comes out with all the belts. How long would that take him normally with all the politics that goes on the belt? Madness. Over and above that, you know, he's a tremendous fighter, but can't write Tony Bellew off. As you just said, he's been written off so many times. He is the underdog, and probably rightly so. But I wouldn't write him off, you know. My brain's telling me Usyk, my heart's hoping it's Tony Bellew.
Yeah. Do you think if obviously whatever happens on Saturday night, because the rumours are Tony Bellew is likely to retire after this Saturday night, but do you think he is one of the finest examples in British boxing today, Tony Bellew, because of what he's achieved?
Listen, Tony will say himself in his own lucid way, you know. He puts himself down, calling himself a fat scouser and this, that and the other.
The fat scouser, like,
fat gobby scouser, yeah. That's probably true as well. But Tony has overachieved. He actually fought one of our guys in the amateurs. He knew then he could punch. You know, he nearly broke our fella's jaw. And he's gone through, and he's probably in some people's eyes overachieved purely because he's determined. He's got that will of a champion, and you can't buy that. You can't teach it, and you can't give it. They're born with it. You know, they're made. It's in their upbringing, in their mannerisms, in their environment. He's got it. So, you know, yeah, absolutely. You know, he's got some of the criteria that you need to be a champion. can't say all because you haven't got the perfect being.
Let's get your thoughts on a rematch that's been made, White Chisora 2. What's your thoughts on it? Because it's a very exciting fight.
You know, it's been a long time coming, so...
Does it make it more interesting now that David Haye is going to be working closely with Derek Chisora?
I think it makes it more interesting. Of course it does. It makes it more interesting that Derek had a good win against Taken.
Carlos Takam, yeah.
Takam. You know, he took Takam out, and Joshua struggled to do that. But styles make fights, so you can't read anything too much into that. But yeah, David Haye certainly, that threw me. I'll be honest with you, totally threw me. But he could just be
what Chisora might need.
It's
funny to think about it. 7 years ago, Dave.
Chisora's a difficult, complex character, and David will understand that. He'll get the best out. I know one thing: Derek will be fitter, and better prepared. That's no disrespect to his previous coaches. David's just got that way of doing things that you know, I think will only benefit Derek. So yeah, that's an angle. It makes it interesting. Makes it interesting that, you know, if they don't get the Joshua situation, which is, you know, up in the air still again, one of them could be fighting him, and it could be Derek Chisora.
One final question: a guy that you worked closely with once upon a time, Tyson Fury, goes for the World Heavyweight title, the WBC World Heavyweight title, December 1st, against the champion Deontay Wilder. I know you know a lot about Tyson Fury. I know you work closely with him because you're still working with Frank Warren. What's your thoughts on Fury taking on Wilder? Can he do it? Can he go to America just like he went to Dusseldorf 2015, and can he become a world champion again, but this time against one of the best fighters in the heavyweight division, who hasn't been stopped yet, but many people say he's still yet to be tested, is Deontay Wilder?
Simple answer: yes.
You believe Tyson Fury can beat Deontay Wilder?
I believe Tyson Fury, not can, I believe Tyson Fury will beat
How does Tyson Fury beat Deontay Wilder then?
Tyson Fury is one of the best people in and out of the ring. You know, he beat Klitschko well before Dusseldorf. Dusseldorf was just the crowning. He became king during the build-up to that fight. Okay? Again, you're seeing the same thing happen again. Deontay Wilder normally is making the fight, promoting the fight. He's the one, you know, with the Browns bomber, all that crap. I respect the man, don't get me wrong. But Tyson takes all of that away. It doesn't faze Tyson. He doesn't, you know, that's the kid that sat in a shower with Klitschko because everybody said Klitschko plays mind games. And he sat in the shower with him, and it was Klitschko's thing that he always beat everybody. Tyson Fury beat him as a young kid. He said, "I'll go in the shower and I'll beat you." He went in there. Klitschko walked. It was like a sauna. Sauna. Sorry.
Yeah, the sauna. Yeah.
Sorry, I'm not talking about shower.
Alright, it's okay.
Sauna.
There's a sauna, and they both had like a stare down, and in the end, Klitschko's one that walked out, and that's when he said, "I've beaten this man already." Yeah, I've heard of that story.
That was years before they fought. Tyson's a big man. Wilder's never really faced that type of character. He's never faced anybody as good, as light on his feet as Tyson Fury. Tyson can move, hit while he's moving. You know, and I'll tell you one thing that people don't give Tyson Fury enough credit for. A, he's very, very knowledgeable about boxing.
Yeah.
And two, he's got a great boxing brain. When he's in that ring, he figures things out. He figures the people out. You know, of course the corner influences him, and a good corner is essential. But Tyson has got certainly one of the best boxing brains I've ever come across and seen in action. Fantastic. So all them things, plus the fact Wilder lines you up, he only ever hits a static target. Ortiz beating him until
Stop moving.
Then in he comes with the wild shots. The first Diverne fight, you know, to be fair, he actually went up in my estimations with that fight because he lasted the distance I didn't think he would. However, Stiverne in that first fight moved. What happened? Wilder was taking the distance. Second fight, Stiverne didn't move. What happened?
Easy night's work.
Tyson won't stop moving. So Wilder's got his work cut out.
That's a fight we're going to look forward to. It's a fight that everyone's looking forward to. For me, it's probably the biggest fight in the heavyweight division for probably the last 15, 20 years or so. But we look forward to seeing you on Saturday night as well.
I agree with that, but I think the one in Dusseldorf was
but this
was
is
bigger
this is two
because-
fighters in their prime, though. I mean, this is what we want to see.
Two fighters in their prime. No doubt about it. The one in Dusseldorf was special because it opened up everything that you're seeing in heavyweight boxing now. It's because Tyson Fury went and beat the man.
The man who beat the man who beat the man. Yep, 100%. I agree with you. Well, we've got a good night of boxing to look forward to on Saturday night.
Fantastic. Look forward. Are you coming down?
You try and stop me. I think it'll be me and you in the main event if you try to stop me. Mervyn, listen, I want to thank you for your time. Thank you for giving us an opportunity to come down here.
No problem.
And we look forward to seeing you on Saturday night for a big night of boxing.
I enjoy seeing you there Saturday night.
Still waiting for you to call me out, by the way, on Twitter.
We'll do that.
Thank you for your time, Mervyn. Look forward to seeing you on Saturday.
No problem. See you then.